Hey. Welcome to the Live Covered Show, the podcast where we dish out all the real talk, share some laughs, and maybe even shed a tear or two. And I'm your host, Miss Bambies. I'm so glad you were here. Stay tuned and enjoy. All right, welcome to another episode of Life Covered, and I'm your host, Miss Bambi. So today we will be talking about cloud security engineering, and we have our honorable doctor here. Can you please present yourself to the audience? Tell us your name and what you do for a living.
Thank you, Honorable Bambi, for having me on your show, on your podcast. I'm Dr. Prince M.E. Basang, a cloud security engineer. I've been in the field. I've been around for some time now. And I am versatile. I wear so many caps. But specifically, since we are talking about cloud security engineering, I can say I'm a cloud security engineer.
All right. So can you tell us a little bit about your role as a cloud security engineer and what you do on a daily basis?
Basically, my role as a cloud security engineer is to ensure security on cloud-based services. Technology is advancing. If you must have been hearing what is happening in the IT world, all companies are migrating to the cloud. Either they are going to Azure or AWS or GCP or Prisma Cloud. The most important asset in a company is data.
Okay.
So how do you protect this data? As a cloud security engineer, we are called upon to secure that data, to secure every company's infrastructure, to make sure that attackers, hackers should not have access to data of a particular company. Is it a financial company, maybe a bank? Is it a medical company, a hospital that has to do with patients' information? All of that, the need security for their data. So as cloud security engineers, we are called upon to secure the data and the infrastructure of every company.
Okay, so basically you're saying all companies at this time use cloud.
Yeah, every company.
So cloud is like the backbone of the data for any company that actually exists.
Actually, what is happening is cloud engineering. It's very famous now, and it will continue to be famous because it's cheap, it's affordable, it's secured. So for companies to migrate their data to the cloud, they have more security than when maybe it's on-prem, or maybe when their data is just kept in some servers behind their company building. Yeah.
Okay, so when you say on-prem, what is that? Data on the premises?
Yeah, on the premises. That's a short form of on the premises.
Okay, now we are learning something, isn't that?
Yeah.
All right, so you talked about the you guys migrate data, right? So what are the biggest challenges that you have faced so far?
Basically, I might not be directly involved during the migration, but if I'm involved in the migration, is to make sure that as data is being migrated from on-prem to the cloud, that data should be secured. We call that, we make sure that data is encrypted in transit and at rest. So that's the role of a cloud security engineer. But basically, when we talk of migration, it's handled by cloud engineers. And that is how I started my journey. My journey started, I was a systems engineer. Then I saw the trend that was changing in the IT world. I decided to start with architecture, to become a cloud architect. You know, becoming a cloud architect is like when you want to build your house, you get an architect who will draw your plan. So this is how your house is going to be. This is where the rooms are going to be. This is where your living room. This is how the house is going to be electrified. So I started by becoming a cloud architect. And after that, I moved to a cloud support engineer, where I learned how to implement what I have architected. So when architects architect, they draw the plan, engineers implement. And now I moved from being an engineer to cloud security engineer because I could not just get into cloud security because you can't secure what you don't know. That is why I started from the foundation. And so the role of a cloud security engineer is to secure what the architect has drawn as a plan, has architected, and the engineer has implemented, and then you now secure it. Those securities in all these phases, because we also have what we call cloud security architects, where their architectures are based on security measures, on security controls, focused on security controls. And we also work in collaboration with cloud engineers during the implementation phase to make sure that they follow security measures that have been put on the architecture.
All right, so it's like one step cannot exist without the other.
We work,
and for you to be very good at your job, you need to have known the basics, known how to do the architecture, know how to plan, and then build all those, all the steps.
You need to know
I'll
that.
say that because I am not an expert.
Yeah, you need to know. You need to
get
know
down
that
to the engineering part.
All of it works with, we collaborate with each other. That's why in a company we always have a team. We have a team of DevOps engineers. We have a team of developers. We have architects. We have engineers. We have security engineers. So all of these people coming together, they work as a formidable force to establish an infrastructure and to secure that infrastructure, therefore securing the data of that company.
All right. So what are the most important skills or technology that a cloud engineer needs to know?
When you look at what is happening in the IT world, basically, I can encourage everyone by saying you don't particularly need a particular skill, but you can start from where you are.
Okay.
Yeah. There are people who have gotten into cloud who never had any IT background, and they studied and they are now experts in it, right? But when you get into it, there are basic things that you need to know. You need to know a little bit about networking, how networking functions. You need to know a little bit about architecture, like I've mentioned. Like I said, you just need to follow maybe some systems engineering. You need to understand what system engineering is all about.
All right. So the next question I have for you is, how do you stay updated to the latest trends as a cloud security engineer?
Yeah. How I stay updated, it's I get connected with other cloud security engineers and IT engineers on platforms like LinkedIn. Yeah, and then we have webinars that we attend. We have conferences that we attend. And then personally, I have a cloud security engineering school that offers a 4 months program, intense program on how to become a cloud security engineer.
Okay.
Yeah, so with that, that is how we have a community too, a community of cloud architects, cloud security engineers, cloud, everything has to do with cloud. We have a community that we meet. We have our conferences, we have our meetings, we challenge ourselves with projects.
All right, so for those who are interested in joining his cloud security engineering school, I will attach, you can be able to reach out to him if you're interested in joining his cloud security engineering school. So, what advice will you give to someone who is interested in pursuing a career as a cloud security engineer?
The first advice, join my school.
very, very interesting.
Yeah, join my school, get in contact with us, and we'll use a very short period of time to mentor you and train you on how to become a cloud security engineer. And besides that, we'll also help teach you take some certifications, because there are major certifications that will also equip you more and qualify you to become a cloud security engineer. We have certifications in AWS, we have certifications in security, we have certifications in networking, in Azure, in GCP. There are a whole lot of certifications. We will advise you on which ones are the most important that you can take, that will equip you and make you a great cloud security engineer.
All right. Awesome. Are there any exciting new trends for a cloud security engineer that you are following closely?
Yeah, sure. One thing with technology is that technology is advancing, and we must advance with technology. And
that's correct.
If you know what is happening in the world now, we have been hearing of AI.
Oh,
so if you want to flow with the trend, you must learn how to, because in the future, this security is going to be automated with AI. So I'm working on that. I'm taking some courses, making sure that I advance as technology is advancing.
I can see that you are moving as the technology is moving. You are moving as well.
Sure.
But I think it's really good, especially for the fact that you have a school to really be updated.
Sure.
That way, as you were teaching, you're like moving along with them, and then you're also helping them, you know, prepare for what's coming next.
That's
because,
right.
as you said, things change.
That's
IT
right.
is developing.
That's right.
So
And in every aspect in life, we need to upgrade.
that's right.
Yeah, every aspect. So,
Doctor, so what is the most rewarding part of your job and what keeps you motivated?
I would say the most rewarding part of my job is the aspect that I protect sensitive data and I help organizations to innovate securely. Yeah, like I said in the beginning, one of the major assets of a company is its data. So if I can help company protect its sensitive data, I'm good.
All right. And that is very important because nobody wants to work with a company that they feel that their data can be easily hacked.
Yeah.
So I think that your job as a cloud security engineer is one of the most important in every company. And I want to appreciate you, Dr. Shea, for being here today. Thank you very much for gracing us with your presence and giving us your time today. And we hope that in future we'll be seeing much more of you.
Sure.
Maybe not for cloud security engineering, because as you said in the beginning, you are a man that wears many hats.
Yeah.
So we are going to explore one of those other hats on another episode of Life Covered. Thank you all for watching this episode of Life Covered and see you on another episode. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.